What's up guys, welcome back to Bangkok and welcome to the area of Ekkamai.
สถานีต่อไปเอกมัย
What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, then my name is Oliver and this channel is all about travel, lifestyle, finance and living life as a digital nomad abroad. And right now I'm making a small series here on YouTube where I'm checking out different areas along the BTS Sukhumvit line here in Bangkok. And right now we are in Ekkamai, which is one stop closer to the city center compared to the last video where we had a look at the area of Prakanong. And Ekkamai is often described as a mixed area between lifestyle scene and a more residential feel. What I mean about that, I will show you in this video, so stay tuned. Before we explore Ekkamai, it helps to understand where this area fits within Bangkok. Ekkamai sits along the BTS Sukhumvit line between Prakanong and Thonglor, and it has gradually developed into one of the more balanced neighborhoods in this part of the city. The name Ekkamai actually comes from the Sukhumvit Soi 63, which is commonly referred to as Ekkamai Road. This road runs north from Sukhumvit Road and acts as the main spine of this area. Historically, this part of Sukhumvit developed earlier than many of the outer districts, and over time it became known for mixed residential neighborhoods, local businesses and lifestyle spots. Today Ekkamai sits in an interesting position, close enough to central Bangkok to be convenient, but slightly calmer than some of the more famous areas nearby. Because of this, it's become popular with both expats and locals looking for balance between city life and everyday livability. The overall vibe in Ekkamai is noticeably more balanced than some of the surrounding neighborhoods. Compared to Prakanong, the area feels a bit more established and slightly more polished. At the same time, it doesn't have the intense nightlife energy that Thonglor is known for. Instead, Ekkamai often feels like a middle ground, a place where people actually live rather than just a destination for nightlife or entertainment. You'll find cafes, restaurants, small shops, residential streets and condo buildings all mixed together. It's urban but not chaotic, and that balance is one of the reasons many people end up considering Ekkamai when looking for a place to live in Bangkok. Transport is one of the main advantages of living in Ekkamai. The BTS Ekkamai station sits directly on the Sukhumvit line, which connects this area quickly with some of Bangkok's most important districts. From Ekkamai, it takes roughly 5 minutes by BTS to reach Ashok, which is one of the main business and transport hubs of the city. If you're heading further into central Bangkok, stations like Siam are only a few stops away. Motorbike taxis are also very common here and can usually get you short distances within the neighborhoods in just a few minutes. Traveling by car, however, can be more unpredictable. Traffic along Sukhumvit Road and Ekkamai Soi 63 can become quite heavy during rush hour, which means short distances sometimes takes longer than expected. Because of this, many residents rely heavily on the BTS or motorbike taxis for daily commute. Daily life in Ekkamai is very practical. The area has a wide range of cafes, casual restaurants, supermarkets, convenience stores and small local businesses. Gateway Ekkamai, located directly next to the BTS station, offers shopping, restaurants and basic services. Not far from there, you'll also find Donkey Mall, which has become a popular spot for Japanese food, groceries, and casual dining. In addition to malls, Ekkamai is also known for its cafe culture. Many small cafes and brunch spots are spread throughout this area, especially along Sukhumvit Soy 63 and some of the smaller side streets. This gives this neighborhood a lifestyle feel without being overly commercial. For everyday living, most of the essentials are within walking distance or short motorbike rides away. The condo landscape in Ekkamai is quite diverse. You'll find everything from older residential buildings to modern high-rise condominiums with full facilities. Compared to areas further out along the BTS line, buildings here are often slightly newer or better maintained. At the same time, Ekkamai hasn't been developed as aggressively as some of the other parts of Sukhumvit, which means you'll still see a mix of low-rise building, small streets and residential pockets. Many condos here are located within a short distance of the BTS station, but there's also quieter developments deeper into the neighborhood. This variety gives renters and buyers a wide range of choices depending on the budget and preference. In terms of price level, Ekkamai generally sits above Prakanong and Onut. This is mainly because of its location and its reputation as a lifestyle-friendly area. Condos close to the BTS station tend to command higher rents, especially in newer buildings with modern facilities. However, compared to nearby Thonglor, Ekkamai can sometimes offer slightly better value for similar types of apartments, and Thonglor is only a short walk away. For many people, that makes Ekkamai feels like a compromise between lifestyle and costs. You're still close to central Bangkok without paying the absolute premium that some neighboring areas demand. Of course, Ekkamai is not perfect. One of the main challenges here is traffic, like many other areas of Bangkok. Ekkamai Road or Sukhumvit Soy 63 can become extremely busy during peak hours, especially near the BTS station. Another downside is that sidewalks in some part of the area is not always ideal for walking, particularly deeper inside of the neighborhood. And while Ekkamai has a good mix of facility, it doesn't have large parks or green spaces within the immediate area. So if outdoor space is important to you, you may need to travel a bit further to find it. When it comes to family life, Ekkamai can actually be a strong option. The area is home to several international schools and educational institutions, which makes it attractive for families with children. There's also activity centers, sport facilities, and various extracurricular programs available nearby. Compared to some of the more nightlife-focused neighborhoods along Sukhumvit, Ekkamai tends to feel slightly more residential and family-friendly. At the same time, it still offers easy access to restaurants, shops, and transport, which makes daily life relatively convenient. Ekkamai also has its own evening atmosphere. You'll find a range of casual bars, restaurants, and rooftop venues scattered throughout this area. However, the nightlife here tends to feel more relaxed and less intense than in nearby Thonglor. Many of the places here focus more on dining, wine bars, and social gathering rather than large clubs and loud nightlife. For people who enjoy going out but don't necessarily want to live in the middle of a nightlife district, Ekkamai can offer a comfortable middle ground. Overall, Ekkamai tends to appeal to people who want balance. It's popular with young professionals, expats, couples, and small families who want good transport connection, lifestyle options, and a slightly calmer atmosphere than some of the surrounding areas. If you're looking for a neighborhood that combines convenience, restaurants, cafes, and residential living, Ekkamai can be a very attractive option. But if you're looking for the absolute cheapest area along the BTS line or very quiet suburban environment, you might want to consider other neighborhoods instead. For many people though, Ekkamai is right in that sweet spot between lifestyle and livability. So that was my take of the area of Ekkamai. And while doing these videos, I actually get to see something new myself and explore a little bit. And I must say that Ekkamai is a not so hidden gem, but it's definitely a place to consider if you are planning on moving to Bangkok, or you just arrived and still looking for which area suits you the best. I think Ekkamai has the best, or a good combination between livability and lifestyle. You have a lot of chic bars and cafes and big coffee culture here as well, but also have quiet roads where your kids can play and you can walk your dog. So again, Ekkamai, a place to consider. In the next video, we will have a closer look at the area of Thong Lo, which is one step further towards the city center with the BTS, and Thong Lo is one of the biggest lifestyle-focused areas of Bangkok. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider giving it a like, and if you want to see more videos on this channel, then please consider subscribing as well. Otherwise, we will see each other on the next one. Bye!